given, there are a finite number of people in the world. Okay, now, assuming that there's not someone for everyone while still living under the unfortunate constraints of monogamy, let's assume we're looking for one of these people. All right? And we're going to throw, for the sake of argument, one entire gender out. Okay, so there goes half of them. And also, there are age restrictions, right? And under very conservative, yet legal parameters, it's going to probably eliminate about 3/4 of the rest. All right, and also we're not trying to break up any marriages for argument's sake or live the life of the sordid affair. So let's throw out another half of them probably. So we've just very conservatively narrowed our focus down to 1 in every 16 people, 6% of the world's population. Now given, we all have deal breakers, right? Like, no smokers, no diseases, no Republicans, etc. Okay, we all have it. All right, so that narrow down, probably take out about 65 to 90% of the rest, depending on your standards. All right, 1 in 74. Now, given, we all have areas of high importance to us, right? Like, religious affiliation, the willingness to have children, the willingness to perform certain sexual acts. Okay. And these are closely followed by, areas of less importance. Like preferred hair color, preferred room temperature, the willingness to perform other certain sexual. See, and then I'd stare at them until it became uncomfortable. Anyway, so while none of these are deal breakers per se, a companion must earn a certain number of compatibility points in order to qualify for the relationship contract. And now each person can decide on their own what the minimum number is and how much weight is given to what area, but there is a number, folks, whether we do it on an Excel spreadsheet or we just do it in the abstract abacus of compromise we all have in our heads. So this, I figured, would eliminate about 85 to 95% of whoever the heck is left, leaving us with 0.156% of the world's population. So you are all compatible enough to have a relationship with one person for every 640 that you meet. Proof. So right after that, I would walk off the stage to a rousing round of actually absolute silence, because it's not really a laugh line, and Jen was getting up after me. But yeah, I would get up an hour later, and I would tell everybody that, to a lot of people's surprise, that I actually found my 1 in 640. And she's sitting right back there. No, she's not there now. She was there 10 years ago. Sorry. Not you, Tamara. No, never mind. But anyway, so but she's not there now because she's at home putting our 7-year-old and our 5-year-old to bed. And what I've realized in the last 10 years is that when you are pragmatists and you don't believe in fate, it's a lot harder. There's no Gary Cooper riding off into the sunset. The credits don't start rolling. It's every day we have to choose to be together. And this morning I woke up. I got the kids ready for basketball, and my wife woke up too, and we got another day under our belt. So tomorrow, I don't like to pretend to know the future, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. And so far, so good. Thank you.